This is Derek Hayes, live here on the campus of Auburn University, the home of Heisman Trophy winners, Bo Jackson, Cam Newton. I'm right here live in the Multicultural Center with the director, none other than the Mentorvator. I didn't say the motivator, I said the Mentorvator. I heard the brother speak last week and he touched on the basics of mentoring. So that's the title I give him, the Mentorvator. And if that title's available, you might want to brand that.
I like that.
This brother is the Mentorvator. I say it again because he's that powerful. And he's the director of the Multicultural Center. He's doing great things and they have a great upcoming conference. How you doing today?
I'm good, Derek. Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
no doubt, no doubt. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the Derek interview.
Absolutely. Again, I'm Dr. Shakir Abdullah. I've been working here at Auburn University in the Multicultural Center for about 5 years now. We do a number of different things in the Multicultural Center. We bring in speakers, we bring in researchers, we bring in movies. We've got a program called our Lunch and Learn series where during the lunch hour at the university we have people bring in their lunch and come listen to speakers talk about topics that they may not be familiar with, different areas of diversity. We've got a Watch and Learn series where we bring in films and we show films that address different topics and try to get people engaged in those films and have some discussions around those films. And then we just have general programs where we bring in speakers, we bring in folks who are going to address contemporary topics, historical topics, issues that are relevant to diversity. We want folks to be ready once they leave Auburn University. We want them to be ready to thrive in a global society. And the way that you do that is first you take a look at your own culture and experience. Then you can start having conversations with other people about their culture and their experiences and the things that they're interested in doing once they leave Auburn University. So in addition to the programming and outreach that we do, I've taught a number of classes here at the university. I go out and do diversity training and have conversations with students on a regular basis. And we've got a great facility here. You got a chance to see it today. I'll show you the rest of the space before we get out of here. We've got a reading room that's available with diverse magazines. We've got movies for folks to choose from. We've got historical resources in terms of reference books and things like that that are available for students. And then we've also got a conference room that's available for student organizations and different groups to come in and use that space if they need to study and get some things together. So, you know, we got a lot of work to do still in the Multicultural Center, but we've shown some growth. My first year, we had about 1,000 individual visits, and now I just got the numbers from this year. We're up over, close to 10,000 students again. So, you know, we're growing.
10 times from the beginning.
Yes.
He went from the beginning to now he's winning.
Yes, sir.
From 1,000 to 10,000. What we told you, we're going to bring you the biggest names in the game.
Yes, sir.
The biggest names in the game. So we're going to get right into this Derek interview. The D in my name is for dream. Now, what is your dream?
I mean, my dream is to really keep touching young people's lives. I love working in higher education. I love doing this work. And, you know, eventually I would like to be a president of a university, so I'm working towards that. And that is time consuming. I've got to continue to research. I've got to continue to program, continue to lead organizations in higher education, and continue to be present and be inspiring for folks. And hopefully I'll get to achieve my dream.
Okay, he said higher education. He didn't say lower education. That means he got to do a lot of writing, a lot of essay to become the essay that he wants to be. See, for the slow people, essay means you write, but essay is Shakir Abdullah. So a lot of essay to become the essay he wants to be. All right, the E in my name is for encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
What encourages you?
Well, I think about the folks who have come before me, my ancestors, the sacrifices that people made for me to have these opportunities. And it's always interesting to see, what's happening in the political scene and all these fights against affirmative action and all these things that are trying to exclude folks. But I recognize that, a lot of folks gave their lives, their hearts and souls to get me, to put me in this position. So I keep that in my mind, and that encourages me every day. In addition to my family and my faith and so many other things encourage me.
Hey, he said the people that came before them, like you said, it don't have to be a fatality if the people change their mentality. We just here to give you the knowledge with the biggest names of the game. The R is for resources. What resource do you have that makes you stand out or unique?
Well, I think I'm aware and I take advantage of all the resources that are available. For me, I mean, I have some knowledge from my years of experience working in higher education, working at 5 different universities, traveling around the world. All those experiences that I've had are resources for me because I can go back to those resources and those experiences as I need to relate and share with other folks. But you know, being an academic and a practitioner, you know, the resources are the work here, but then also you know, books and folks who have come before me, folks who have written on different philosophies and different ideas that can help influence the work that I'm doing.
I like this young man's word choice. He said practitioner, he said academics, because in order to be successful, you have to practice your academics.
Absolutely.
Reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's like raw reading, arithmetic, and writing. Those raw materials never change. We just have to practice our academics. The R's for ready. When did you know you were ready for what you're doing now?
You know what? I don't ever consider myself to be ready. I try to always be appropriate. I'm always working towards a goal, because the reality is that as soon as I think I'm ready, then I'm complacent, and then I'm sitting back and I'm getting to the point where I think I know it all, and I don't have to keep asking questions. I don't have to keep working hard. So I'm always working to be ready.
Okay, he's a work in progress. I mean, he got the whip. I mean, he has the whipping pig. He's trying to whip your minds in shape to get you great. That's a great call. Whip your minds in shape to get you great.
I like that.
You know, hey, the spirit, the universe is just creating right here.
Exactly. We share and we get ready.
Okay, the eyes for individual. Is there at least one individual you can name more that you like to mention that others should learn more about, and why?
Well, no, absolutely. My mother, Khadija Abdul-Rakib, she was so influential in opening my eyes to the world. She encouraged me often and always. She let me ask questions. She answered my questions to the best of her abilities, and she really, you know, lit the spark in me at a young age. At a young age, so you know, I would be remiss if I didn't. You know, acknowledge my mother.
Repeat her name again. So.
Khadija Abdul-Rakib.
Okay,
She's
okay.
my mother. So.
All right, that's a great. But hey, I'm gonna give you listen to something that just came to me. See, as a mother, we come out of the womb, right? And the mom, they done all they could do. They done what they know. And then in the womb is a Derek, meaning work off my best. Okay. And see, your mom saying work off my best. Here's life. Take what I know and take it to another level.
Absolutely.
The C is for continue. Now, when things don't look optimistic, what makes you want to continue?
Well, I'm a faithful person, and I think for me, you know, I have that understanding that, you know, with every hardship, there is relief. With every hardship, there is relief. So if I keep that in my mind, stuff might be hard. I'm working, I'm trying to get there, but I have to know that there is going to be relief, and I'm going to get to the other side. And I think if you keep that in mind, then you don't ever get discouraged, and you get to continue, and that really helps me.
He said, even when it gets heavy, there's still a levee. Protection. That brother's deep right here. The K is for keys. Now, can you leave our listeners with keys to success?
Mm-hmm. I think some of the keys to success are, you know, constantly be a student in life, whatever you're doing. You always have to be open to learn from people. You have to be open to listen to people, and you have to be able to take guidance and mentoring from folks. And sometimes those mentors are going to be younger than you. Sometimes they're going to look different from you. They're going to speak another language from you, but learn as much as you can. And I think if you can constantly be a student in life, that is a key to success, because it's always going to have you open and really willing and able to listen and take advice and guidance, because again, you know, we are all a work in progress.
Right, that's a great point, because my kids are 26, 16, 14, and 11. I'm always learning from them.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes when you tell them, you know, that you learning from them, they think you're joking.
No,
and then a lot of times I learn from sounds and words. Mm-hmm. Just like you mentioned, student, and the thought came to me that, you know, in the word, you have the word stew, then you have dent. You know, sometimes you're in a situation where it looks bumpy, but you got to stew that dent, because when you're a mechanic and you're working on cars, you pull that dent out. So you got to stew that dent and things will work out. Yes, but you got to keep ruining it. You can't give up early. And this is the Derek interview with Dr. Shakir Abdullah. how can people reach out to you and also give them some insight on the upcoming conference this fall so that we can promote this and help each other?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. One of the things that we're doing, Auburn University is fortunate to be able to host the 23rd Annual Association for Black Cultural Centers Conference, and you can find out more information about the conference at abcc.net, or you can go to auburn/abcc.edu and get more information about the conference. And if you're interested in connecting with me, interested in having me come out and work with your group, you can reach me at my website, docshack.com. So DOCSHAK.com, and then you can also connect me and contact me at sorry, I blew that one, but it's all right. But you can still reach me at pracdiv.com, pracdiv.com, and that is actually another website that I have, and that is my consulting business. So I do a little bit of everything, and I'm still working, and those websites are up, but they are not in the refined stage. So come check me out now, check me out later, and we're gonna continue to grow together.
Hey, remember this? This is Derek Hayes and Doc Shack got your back. The exclusive Derek interview. We're on the campus of Auburn University, the Multicultural Center, the biggest names in the game. Some had the money, some had the fame. But remember this, put these blessings, put these thoughts, and remember, whatever you wish, you can claim.